Hi guys, I'm here with just a really quick get ready with me video today. My daughter is napping and she's not due till not much longer, so I'm gonna try to just get through this quickly. I'm not gonna go into depth with products. I'm just gonna mention what it is I'm using. So I'm gonna get going and I will chat as we go. I'm gonna start with my moisturizer. This is my Clarins Bright Plus. It's just a brightening, hydrating day lotion. It has SPF in it, so it's really nice. A blanket statement, any of the Clarins products that I use in the video, I did not pay for. They were a gift. But that's not to say I don't like them. I love Clarins products and I do use them on a daily basis, really. So that's that. I am going to prime my lids with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the color Eden. I've said it before, this creases on me when I use it alone. So you're going to see me layer it with a paint pot. I like the yellow shade though. It just helps get the redness out of my eyes. Gives me a nice blank canvas. Alright, next I'm going to use the MAC Paint Pot in Nubile. This was a limited edition shade. I picked mine up at a CCO not too long ago. I can't remember which collection it came out with. It's at least a year or two old. But it's a good, just, skin tone color. I swap this and Soft Ochre out pretty regularly. If you have Painterly, it's the same thing. Okay, for my eyes today, I'm going to go in with just a shader brush. I'm using my Sigma E55 and MAC's Naked Lunch, which is just a sort of like a pinky beige shimmer color. I really like this one. It's just going on my lids. And I'm keeping it red on my lids. I'm not going up into my crease. All right. And then I'm going to drag out my 224 in the color Bisque. And I don't know if they sell that permanently anymore. I picked mine. I get a lot of my stuff at CCOs, actually. I got this at a CCO. But it's basically exactly my skin tone. So I'm just buffing it from my crease all the way up to my eyebrows. Anything your skin tone. Brulee. If you have the Naked palette, the color Naked, Buck, whatever is your skin tone will work. And then I'm taking MAC's Sable, which is just sort of a warm, shimmery brown. Same brush, right on my 224. And I'm just going to buff that through my crease. I'm not bringing it up nearly as far as I did with Bisque. Just defining a little bit, nothing fancy. We're not doing much today. I'm staying home with the kid and then maybe we'll bring her to the park or something, but that's about it. Okay, so my eyes are just a little bit defined now. No big deal. I'm going to use a brown pencil just to line my top lash line a little bit. This is my Urban Decay 24/7 Pencil and Whiskey. This is the one that I got in my Naked palette when they still came with these. And I know Urban Decay does sell these separately now. Mine is down to its little stubs, but they're really good colors. It's Whiskey and Zero. So I'm just sort of smudging it into my lash line. Totally not being fussy whatsoever. All right. I'm going to move on to my face. I'm actually going to start with concealer today. And I'm using my Clarins Eclat Minute, whatever you want to call it. It's the Instant Light Pen. It's basically the same as the YSL Touche Eclat. Except I actually like Touche Eclat a little bit better. I got a sample of it. I never actually had a Touche Eclat. I might grab it during the Sephora VIB sale that's coming up. So I kind of put it in a triangle shape underneath my eyes. Really attractive. And I'm just going to blend it with my fingers. And I sort of keep that same triangle shape. I find that it helps just brighten up my under eyes a little bit. So you can see I'm dragging it down the sides of my nose and then out. And I use I should mention that, I use the shade 02, which is the pink toned one. For foundation, I'm going to use my Burberry Sheer Glow powder. I have a post all about this. If you're curious, it's great. I absolutely love powder foundations. I've used them for years. I really like the pressed powders, though. I don't use like the Bare Minerals or anything like that. They take too long. And honestly, I get better coverage from other things. The MAC Studio Fix Plus powder has been my holy grail for years and years and years. But I also really like this Burberry one. And again, this was a gift. I didn't pay for it. No way I was paying like 60 bucks for a foundation. But I do really like it. I can't say I've repurchased it. I'd go with the MAC over this one. But it's pretty good. I mean, the camera's not really going to pick up what it just did for my face, but it just evens out all of your redness. I have a little blemish over here. It didn't really hide that too well, but for the most part, I mean, it does the job. It does it quick. I don't have time to screw around today, so. My Nars Laguna bronzer. Still here. Go figure. I'm just using a big fluffy brush to bronze my cheeks. This is a Sigma F20. And I'm not a Sigma affiliate. I genuinely do just use their brushes, so if you're interested in them, it's not an affiliate link below. I know pretty much everybody is, but I'm not, so. Okay, I just bronzed my cheeks. I ran a little bit along my hairline, and like down my nose and on my chin. For blush, I'm going to use Benefit Rockateur, and I'm going to use actually the Real Techniques blush brush, or is this the, yeah, this is the blush brush. I really like this brush. Sorry, I have two mirrors, so that's why I'm looking all over the place. I like this blush because it's a little bit shimmery, so you don't really need to do a highlight. You can just blend your blush right on. Blends out really nicely. I'm a big fan of this. It's funny, at first I bought it and I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'll return it. It doesn't seem to do much. But then as I've been using it, I really like it a lot more. What did I forget? Okay, my eyebrows. I'm just going to do my Anastasia brow wiz quick. Combing them. And I just really lightly fill in the bald spots. And I look in a mirror that's further away. Like, I'm not using my little close-up mirror. I like to look further away because I feel like you can kind of get them more natural. Like, you can see where you need to fill them in more. Whereas if you're up close, you're going to see every little tiny little spot. And I feel like they usually look fake. I don't like a real strong brow on myself, though. So for me, just, you know, really lightly filling in, and I have to make this one a little bit longer so it matches. But that's all I do. I don't do a lot. I just like it a little bit to sort of frame my face. So it's not much. And then last, I'm just going to use my mascara. This is my, this is the Givenchy Noir Couture, which has the 3 little balls like that. This is really old. I only have 2 more days left with this one before it's 3 months and it's time to get rid of it. So I'm just using it just to use it. Honestly, it's a really good mascara when you get it. It's like a really moussey kind of formula. It's really unique. It's like a mousse. Oh, it's so different. It's like a gel mousse. I don't know how else to describe it. It's really awesome when you get it, but I have to say this dried out a lot faster than a lot of other mascaras that I've tried, and it was probably, I mean, after 2 months, it was really done. I actually opened up a couple other mascaras, which I never do. I always go a full 3 months with mine because I never use them, but I like to get the full 3 months before I chuck them for hygienic purposes. This was really ready to go after 2, and it's still good, but it's not as good. But for like 30 bucks, I should have gotten a full 3 months out of it, no problem. I really like it, but I wouldn't repurchase it just because I feel like there's better out there for less money. But it is unique, and if you're looking for a luxury mascara, I would definitely say give it a shot. It's a totally unique formula. I've never used anything like this, and obviously the brush is totally different too. So for what it's worth, you know, like I said, if you're looking for something luxury, it's worth a shot. It's a lot better than Dior Show, but I am really not a fan of Dior Show to begin with. So it's not saying much in my book, but oh, lovely. I just got mascara all over my cheek. You guys probably can't see it, but it's there. So I'm just going to do this really quick. I'm going to do a little bit on my lower lashes. It's definitely ready to go. I'm like not getting a whole lot out of it at this point, but like I said, I'm really weird about like using my mascaras for 3 months, getting my money's worth, and then just moving on, because I really find that most do dry up and the formula is not as great anyway. All right, that's that. I'm just going to get that off my cheek with a cotton swab. And just a lip gloss. I'm not even going to do anything special. I think maybe I'll just go, you know what, I'm just going to use a chapstick, because let's face it, when my little girl wakes up, she's going to get kissed. So I don't want to get too much color on her. So I'm just going to use my EOS. This is the strawberry one. I love these things. I've really worn mine down. They're great. They last. They taste good. They smell good. I'm a huge fan. So that's it. I'm going to go and do my ratty mess of a hair, and that's it for now. So I hope you enjoyed. As always, I will list everything in my blog and give you guys a little bit more information, links to where you can find the stuff that I used. And that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.